We did a report that there's some copies here when you go later called Horticulture Matters that basically talked about how there's not enough people coming into horticulture, and that's partly gardening, but it's botany, it's different forms of science, it might be floristry, it might be garden design, it might be broadcasting, it might be journalism. Whether you're good at science at school or graphic design or all the different subjects you're all doing, I'll bet you there's a career in horticulture that might turn you on.
What we hope to do today is to give you an idea, not make you all go into horticulture, but just perhaps open your eyes to the fact that the variety there is far greater than you might think, whether it's design or science or journalism or art or broadcasting, all the things you might want to do, there's probably an application in horticulture.
Yes, it's the cocoa bean. So what do we get from cocoa beans? Delicious chocolate. What's this? It's an agave tequiliana. What do you think that is? It's used to, yeah?
Is it used to make tequila?
It is. It's used to make tequila.
Now you want to be a gardener, don't you?
What about this? This is a spice, but it's also a plant, obviously. It's a crocus, Crotus sativus, and it's one of the most expensive spices. It's saffron. The little stamens there are harvested off and dried, and that's saffron. And then, we all know what this is. Bamboo! And bamboo is used in so many things.
He's creating a giant skyscraper in Sydney. He's down in San Francisco at the moment. We're working on a new project. He's always in a new place. He gets paid crazy amounts of money to go to these places. On his off days, he actually travels to the jungles of Colombia to find new plants that no one's ever seen before. He's probably, I don't actually know, but he's probably a multimillionaire. He designs projects where, like this is an example of this project, in a small courtyard in a Paris hotel. That actual hotel has various chains, and in this hotel they can charge 100% more because of this iconic wall. The architect of this hotel never gets mentioned. It's always his name. I can't think of a single project apart from his stuff where the gardeners get more credit than the architects, and probably, to be honest, get paid more per hour than the architects. If you want to be an architect, this is even cooler 21st century architecture.
I get paid to look at trees. We look at the roots, we look at the branches, we look at the leaves, and if they're unhealthy or they've got dead branches or there's a broken branch that's hanging there, we get out our kit, ropes, harnesses, chainsaws, climb up these trees and cut bits off and rope them all down. And it's probably the most amazing thing I've ever done. I've been doing it for about 5 years now, and I just love my job. Every day I wake up and I think, yes, what am I doing today? And I just wanted to share that with you.
I get to manage 150 acres of amazing gardens. I get to work with all the apprentices, the trainees, the volunteers, and all the staff we have at Wisley. And it's quite a management heavy job. I spend a lot of my time in the office, which is based in the middle of the gardens. And it's a change for me because I first set out in gardening just loving plants. But now I'm leading people, I'm hopefully inspiring people, and I'm taking forward the great gardens at Wisley.
When you're a garden designer, you're quite a lucky person actually, because you can go and just find your inspiration anywhere. So I get to visit lots of art galleries, I get to go to concerts, I go to lots of different architecture awards, read lots of fashion magazines. I get inspiration from anywhere. So because of my interest in gardens, I now write for tons and tons of different newspapers and magazines. And that has taken me all around the world. I've been to New Zealand with my job, Iceland, Istanbul, France, and even when I'm on holiday, I'm never happier than I'm looking around a botanical garden. I really do live to work.
1 to 10, just give me a number. How interesting you think a career in horticulture sounds? 1 to 10.
8.
Oh, that's good. 7. 7.2. Mathematics beckons then, okay. 6. Oh, 6. Okay, over halfway. 9, thank you. 8. 8, that's good. 7. 8. 8. 7. 7.
Probably about 6.
There's too many Len Goodmans around here. 7. 6.
But it looks interesting.
It looked interesting though. 6. Okay. 7. 8. That's good. 8. 7. 9. 8. 7. 9.
7.
7. 10. 10. Come sit over here. 10. 8. Right, okay. Law. Career in law, right? Out of 10, how interested in a career in law?
5.5.
5.5. 9. 7. 0. You see 0 for law, and all this gardening, I won't go any further, but you get my point. And then we had a 0 for law, and everybody gets pushed into law or medicine, vital careers or banking or whatever, and we've opened your eyes, I hope, to what horticulture has to offer.
Sometimes think that, you know, when you watch gardening on telly or you look at gardening in magazines, it's always like it's a hobby. It's not a professional job that you have, you know, do a degree to become.
But you know, there are professions. It's like people who run around the rainforest finding funky plants.
Plant hunters.
Yeah,
That sounds fun. It sounds like a sort of job you actually enjoy.
You only ever hear like planting vegetables and like little plants. You never hear like proper professions and stuff.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really open you up to see the possibilities that you go through.
Yeah.
What careers do you hear about then?
Why gardening?
Business.
Yeah? Anything.
It's just
Go on about businessmen.
yeah, like law and stuff.
We need
We'd rather have horticultural
I think Spanish should be
like every day, every lesson you do a different thing, like tree surgery,
lessons in tree surgery. That'd be pretty good.
that's the whole
I wish
thing.
I'd done that at school.
What they should do, as soon as you come to a school, they give you a list and it has like loads and plants, and you take the ones you want to take, and it has to be a maximum of some number.
Yes, you get science,
like, you pick all
DT, and horticulture. Yeah.
People don't realise like the impact that it makes.
It makes life look really pretty and nice, doesn't it? Because if I was to hear about this before, I wouldn't really think this is a proper job.
I'm like gardening. I'll just think that it's like something that people
like,
do because they enjoy it. But
Now
it
you
is.
think of like different jobs you could do, like architecture. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Doing a lot more like competitions and stuff, so designing competitions like garden design and doing drawings and stuff like that, and also like promoting those to young people like through Facebook and Twitter and Google.
I think the biggest problem is that most people don't know about the opportunities available here. So then if you come into those schools and we have like career advisors telling us more and more about this, then more people will get involved. So I think
we can do things like YouTube videos, like because there's so many teenagers out there that don't even know how to plant plants, and it would make it really interesting for them to know how it all works.
We thought that we could have like trips and we could go to different parks, get our hands dirty, plant some flowers, just do stuff.
I think that because we had the opportunity to come here and hear like you guys speak about horticulture. I think that we should like combine our knowledge together and maybe do an assembly to let other people know about it.
I had an idea that it should like be compulsory to have areas of like growing things and like plants and stuff in public areas to increase the amount of plant life in cities, because there's not that much, because it's like majority buildings and concrete, and that kind of makes the place look dirty and scruffy. But if there was maybe a law that you had to have certain square meters of plants.
I know we've got to let you go now. From all of us down here, we hope you've had it. Just put your hands up if you've gained something from today that you didn't have before.
Oh,
Yay! That's awesome.
You've been confronted here today by some of I take myself out of this because I'm far too old now, but some of the best names in horticulture today, sharing their passion with you and hoping that some of it's rubbed off. I hope it does in whatever way. It may not come back for a few years. It may be there tomorrow and you run with it. Please do. We're not a boring old bunch, really. We're excited, and hopefully some of us are exciting too, and just eager to let you know what's available in this world of ours out there. Thank you for coming. Do grab one of those before you go. It's been great to see you. We've really enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
We'll be back in touch. Thank you.